welcome to Short Film Saturday. I'm your host, Jonathan Moody, and the movie that I watched is a film called Hoodie. It was sent to me by a friend of mine, Matt Burns. I don't know, I guess some friends of his made it, and so he asked me if I'd like to review it for Short Film Saturday. And I said, sure. And so I've got a couple other short films that I'm going to be reviewing. I know Paul will still be reviewing some as well. So let's go into it. It's written and directed by Matthew Lee Anderson. And it is basically about these two characters, Zuckerman and Gordon. Bob Singer plays Zuckerman, and Tom, I want to say his name is Toohey. Tuhey, I don't know. I probably pronounce it completely wrong, so forgive me. It also stars the voice of Charles Dawson as Officer Griffin, and also has Jerry Amos, who does the special effects as well, and Angela and Thomas Toohey. So I'll get into it in a second. So to begin, it starts off with Zuckerman and Gordon are basically doing the night shift for the community watch, like community watch, like the neighborhood watch kind of thing. So they're sitting in the car, and one of them, I guess Zuckerman got into a fight with somebody and went to the hospital or something, and he ended up basically, he's been trying to protect this park that they have that closes after dark or whatever, and nobody's really allowed to be there. And he knew that these people were wearing these like hoods and everything, and he thought they were gang members, and he wants to stop them from, ruining their neighborhood. And all the while, his buddy Gordon is stuck with him. They're in the car, and for hours they're waiting, and finally they see something, something outside, and it looks like some guy in a hood. And so he calls the cops up, and the cops are just like, hey, don't go out, don't do anything. When in horror movies or thrillers or whatever, the cops tell you, don't go out there, or whatever, you tend to listen to them. But of course, Zuckerman wants to stop these guys, and the police aren't doing anything about it. So the police say, don't do anything. We'll be there shortly, to take care of it ourselves. Just go home and we'll take care of it. And he's like, I don't want to go home. I want to make sure this gets handled. And so anyway, I don't want to spoil anything because it's a short. But things don't go the way the greatest for Zuckerman there, because of it. So the point of the short I can see is like the idea of, protecting your turf, but you also should like let law enforcement handle what they need to handle. So I honestly think it's hilarious. Like it's a fun movie. It's got a lot of comedy in it, but it's also got a lot of a little bit of suspense. You don't know what's gonna happen, but you kind of know something not good is going to happen by the end of the thing. It's 15 minutes. My only problem with it is that it should have probably been a little shorter. I feel like there was just maybe too much of it. Like, what I've been told before is a good amount of time for a short film is about 10 minutes long or less. If you can make a short film for 10 minutes or less, that's going to be the best for you. So I feel like 5 minutes, I feel like if they could have cut 5 minutes out of it, I think it might have been made it into a tighter movie. But I don't know myself where I would have cut. I didn't make it, so I can't say that. But honestly, you know, 10 minutes is generally a good time for a short. I don't know if this movie is even available to watch. My friend sent me it through like Google, and everything. So I'm wondering if it's in a festival circuit or something. So if it is, and you can go see it, check it out. It's definitely worth it to see. It's a fun little short. Is it like life changing or anything? No, but is it fun? I for 15 minutes it had me entertained, and that actually, I especially with short films, I almost zonk out about 5 minutes if it gets boring. Like you have 10 minutes to like intrigue me into things. So I thought it was a pretty decent movie. Like I said, if you get a chance to watch it, go check it out. If you don't, you have a chance to watch it. I don't think you're missing anything necessarily. But I don't think, but I do recommend it. That's what I'm saying. It's a hard thing to say because, it's tough these days to make short films because a lot of people make short films. So there are a lot of competition out there. Not just like competition, but like there's just a lot out there, And so if I can watch your movie for 15 minutes, that's saying something. So congratulations to you guys. The writer-director did a great job. He also apparently was like the gaffer or something of the movie, which I thought was an odd freaking credit to get to like have in a short film like that. Like I'm guessing he was proud of the fact that he gaffed as well as directed and wrote. But like a little weird. But yeah, I think the movie itself is fun. You see the hoodies. There becomes like there's one, then there's multiples. They all did a great job. I mean, special effects. I didn't notice much special effects in it. And as far as if there was special effects, it was more of them getting whatever. So I don't want to spoil anything, but there wasn't a huge amount of special effects in it that I saw. The camera work was great. Some scenes were a little bit too dark. That might have also been the compression on the. I never fault when people send me stuff about the lighting because sometimes compressions on the video will make it look darker than it actually will be when they put it out on the big screen or something. Or if you see it on a big screen. I saw it on my phone. So, once again, I don't think the compression helped. Anyway, all in all, it was enjoyable. Like, it didn't bore me, and it didn't make me go, ugh, this movie's so stupid or something. Like, it was just fun. It was just a fun little enjoyable movie. So, if you have time to go watch that, check it out. If you don't have time to watch it, don't check it out. I don't know. Whatever. Like I said, I don't think this movie is going to be something that people are going to be like, oh man, you should have seen this. It was fun. It was enjoyable. It's a good way to pass 15 minutes of your time, especially during the coronavirus. So, there you go. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. Hope you guys enjoyed this little short review. Check us back out next Saturday. I think Paul will be back with another one. If things are going the way that it's going in this world, we got plenty of free time right now to make these little videos. So, thank you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.